Hello, friends. Welcome. I'm not a YouTuber, so I do this for my own fun. Today we're gonna install the JDR. It's AliExpress LED lights, J01 model, and you can check them. I got them as a present, not from AliExpress. That's a very good friend, and that's what we got in the box. We got the two lights. Don't worry, there are two lights. We got the controller. There is a positive wire. There is a negative wire. And we got the white. It's a switched wire that we're going to switch the lights only if the switch is on. We don't want to turn the lights on and turn the switch and lose the battery. That type come with a remote control and it stick to a bracket. I tried to stick it in other places. It didn't go very well. So what I did eventually, I put it on a bracket. You'll see it at the end of the video. So this part is how to remove everything. I did this part after I done with the process. So that just gonna show you where is the bolts and where is the push clips are. So you be able to remove everything. One bolt here, just pull this off, and you got on the front fender. And where is the console? On the left of the console, you have two more bolts, and underneath you have two more bolts. One here, where is the radiator? On both sides of the radiator, and you got three clips, push clips. You just push it with something small and it's gonna pull out. At the back there is some kind of a holder for the clip. I lost mine. I closed it with a zip tie. I'm gonna find it or I'm gonna just order a new one. And I don't like it with the zip ties, but just heads up, make sure everything stays in place. So as I said, there is a bolt here, and here on the sides you got three clips. You got two bolts on the top where the screen is, one next to the gas tank and one on the side fairing. And what I used the 8mm socket and the HP5 uh, Allen. You can find it all of it in the toolkit, not the socket. And that small one just to push the pins for easy removal. The 8mm is for the battery terminals. And it's very easy process. The way I connected it, I just took the brain of the system, the controller, and put it at the side between the air and the battery. And you have three wires. We said there is the red, the black, and the white. The white goes to the switch power. You're gonna find this connector when you're gonna remove the panel. You're gonna find this connector with the zip tie. What I did, I removed the zip tie and I pulled it out so I can, after I close everything, it's gonna be accessible. What I did is checking the power. We got that connector is OEM connector for a cigarette lighter or any other thing. So just you push with the screwdriver, you pull it out, and you're gonna have a place for the OEM connector. What I did, checked which wire. We have a purple and we have a green wire. So I wanted to make sure which one is the switched, the positive wire. And I found out that the purple one is the positive. So what I did, I ordered the OEM connector. I'll use it for something else, cigarette lighter. What I did is just used a special clip-on connector, tap connector it's called. And I'll show you how it's get connected. So to run the wire, I just used a sleeve to protect the wire. If you don't use this sleeve, and from the vibrations, the white wire will be damaged. It's going to touch the frame. The frame is grounded to the negative, and what will happen is you're going to have a short circuit, and you can damage the system, burn the controller, or maybe some other things in the electrical system. So what I did is just use the protective sleeve. I ran it from the battery compartment all the way inside, and it goes to the connector. As you can see, the red connector, just clap on. I didn't cut the purple wire, I didn't damage the wire, it just go on top of the conductor. I have the male side clamped to the switched controller. That's the type I use. It's top wire connector. I got them from Amazon. I don't have all the links. If you want, I can look for it for you to get them. There's no affiliate, there is nothing. You just do it for fun. Because I had hard time to find the perfect solution or video that shows everything. So I made this one for you guys to enjoy. I do the recording after that because there is a lot of noise. So you can see me speaking here. It's not the exact thing what I said, but I explained everything. And after everything is connected, I'll show you what I did because I don't have the shield yet, the motor mount or motor shield. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just put in some cable or wire temporarily from the front all the way to the back, because to remove everything with the guard, with the motor guard, is very difficult. So I'm gonna just throw a wire from the front to the back, from the left side and from the right side. I'm gonna take the light connector, I'm gonna tie it with the tape, I'm gonna pull it, and then it will go all the way inside. I'm gonna take out only the side fairing, so I can zip tie it. I'll do the same from the other side, and that's it. And let's see how it works. So I connected the lights temporarily. I hope next week I'm gonna get the guard. I'm gonna make part 2 if you like, to see how it final connection. But for now, I'm gonna turn it on. There is a 3 light scenes. You got the yellow, the white, and some kind of bluish. And we got the flicker lights, one by one or both together. So it's very nice, and that process is the same for all the LED lights that you have. Even if you have a switched ones, you just connect the switch wherever you want. So it's the exact same process, positive, negative, and switch wire, unless you have different type that do an automatic turn on with a smart box. And that's the bracket. I paint it in black because it comes with like a metal color. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped.